Welcome back, guys, to more inconsistent uploads here. No excuses, basically, just stuck at home in a minute, and I just have to say no excuses, but time has been short. That's all I will say, and I'll try and upload when I can. That's all I can offer at the minute. But yeah, we're still playing Simic, and I love this deck. It's a little intro for this deck. Yeah. But I like this hand as well, to be honest. Get a Think twice, and then drop a Chasm Skulker, turn after, drop another Think twice. Or Cultivate, depending on which one. I might actually skip playing the Chasm Skulker until after the Cultivate. And then, depending on how fast this guy is. And he looks like he's going to be fast, but Chasm Skulker can't really compete with that. So I think I will probably just throw out the Chasm Skulker next turn. The bigger it is, it means he has to like jump it down and stuff. Which is always a good thing. Hopefully we stop drawing lands, but never mind. We'll just keep throwing them at us. That's always a fun way to go. So how much we want? 7 lands in the top 10 cards. That's always fun. I mean, he could. There's not really much he could have in green. He could have Prey Upon. That's really the only option for killing this turn. He's up to Jund land, but that's most likely just no. He must be playing this. He must be playing another color than green red. I mean, yeah, green white. But that wall's going to keep us back for a while, so we probably are just going to cultivate this turn. So think twice. Unless we draw like, I don't know, some other form of card draw. Vapor Snag, don't really want to Vapor Snag anything there. So I think we're just going to try and thin out these lands. Keep Vapor Snag open. Just in case he, I don't know, plays like an Armored Ascension. Don't need any more blue, I know that. Let's get dual green. Yeah. So hopefully just stop drawing lands at this point. I don't want to see another land this game. So if he goes to like, I don't know, like drop. I'm trying to think of a good aura like an Armored Ascension, even though he's only got 1 plate. But some other good aura. And his creature, I can bounce it. Next turn I can actually swing in because I'll have a 4/4 with the Think Twice in my graveyard. Which is going to be nice. Take out his wall, make my guy pretty unprofitable for him to take out. He's got double red now, so anger is up. But I'll be out of that range, which is always good. See what we draw here. Good, some good. Well, no, we'll just hit another land drop. That's always fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only got 1 Thing twice in the graveyard, so we might as well play the tap land. Then attack in here. First, make him block. Most likely he's going to block anyway. Zoom in. So we got rid of a wall, which can get around a lot of our creatures, which is good. Oh, Jesus, wept. Oh, this deck seems to flood out crazily sometimes. I'm only running 24 lands. So there's really no excuse here. I mean, I've seen, what, 1, 2, 5, 10 lands in the top 14 cards. There's really not much you can do about that. Well, 15 cards, because I do run 61, because I'm an idiot. But this thing's probably going to be the biggest thing in the battlefield. He is on 6 mana, so, you know, I can just bounce it if he does tap out for something, like, I don't know, like an Arbor Colossus. But at the minute, he seems to be in a chump block mode. Angelic Edict is really the only removal which would make me sad with this thing, unless he combines like an Anger of the Gods with something or other. But we need to draw into something now, a big threat. We run Ground Assault. Nah, I'm not going to bounce it, it's too slow. I'll take the 3 tokens. Yes, I mean we've got 2 Terror Stompers, a couple Pelican Worms. There's a lot of stuff I could draw into. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, there's more land ramp. That's always fun. You know, we're getting to the point where we're just gonna try and thin out our deck. To the point where it's like impossible to draw more lands. And he's gonna win this race at the minute, which is not where I want to be. Well, we've hit 2 culverts, and yeah. That's really... I mean, we could Vapor Snag one of his tokens. I preferably want to... I'm not going to waste a Vapor Snag like that, though. He wins this race, by far. If it sticks like this. I mean, just drawing one bomb just completely changes this match for me. Like, if I'm tempted to bounce one of them, but I really need to save them for bigger stuff. So I might just wait a bit. Well, yeah, Square Pelican when it arrives. That's good. Best thing here is that I can even protect it with a Vapor Snag. Because, I mean, I'd gain 6 life, basically. And be able to recast it, and he can't counter it and stuff. So this completely tilts it in my favour. So we're back up to 21, and the race is suddenly enough. We did finally draw into something that's nice. 20 cards in. We drew one of our win conditions. Taxing with all 4. Suppose there's no point jumping down a Pelican Worm, so it's not a bad play. Just gonna pretend I didn't draw that land there and stay happy that I kept the Pelican Worm. I think I'll play some more blue. My green pile's looking a bit top heavy at the minute. There we go. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 lands in the top 20. That's still bad, but at least we drew into something. But instead, that's something I don't want to bounce. That's going to get bounced on end step. Yep, so I think we just won here. Yep, let's just hit another land. Okay, this game is just the flood in the Nile. At least it's over though. We drew 1 card which we needed, and this guy didn't seem to have any more removal bar that 1 ground assault. Yeah, he's dead here. So we got that. Let's jump into a second game and hope it's not as bad as that. What was that? 15 lands in the top like 20 cards. That's not where you want to be. I had card draw as well. I had Thing twice. I even thinned out some lands with Culvert. But you know, card draw is card draw. This game is random, and you can't control sometimes. Hey, I think I'm the only one hosting games at the minute when I tried to find one before. So that's why everyone joins pretty fast. Well, I like this hand a lot actually. Play first as well. I mean, got 2 chances of hitting a land, and this pie gets started. This guy's running 60 cards. Always a good sign. We'll lead with the blue. I mean, I highly doubt there's anything we're going to want to bounce, but there's an option. It's an option at least. I hope he is playing auras. I've got the perfect hand for an aura deck. And we fit our land, so this party is rolling now. We're definitely going to lead with the Chasm Skulker before the Cultivate, because we've got nothing we need to ramp into in a minute. That's what you call jinxing yourself. Well, I like this hand. This is exactly the hand I wanted to see. I'm not flooding out for 50 lands. I've got a bomb. Got a nice little ramp up card here in Chasm Skulker. Bits of pseudo removal in the Vapor Snags. Things are looking up here. Michaeloth. I mean, I'm not gonna sit back with this token. I mean, it's Visionary and wait for the Michaeloth to just get 1 Devour trigger off. I'm still gonna attack and offensively here. Yes. So we're gonna throw the Chasm Skulker. I mean, the great thing about Chasm Skulker is it like kind of forces people to use removal. Like you saw that guy used a ground assault on it. And it means there's less for like your Michaeloths and your Pelican Worms and stuff like that, so It's a really good card. For only 3 mana, it can force your opponent to use some pretty good removal on it. Well, I'm going to play the Visionary first, mate. I'm not too worried about hitting my land drop this turn, but with the Visionary, I stand a pretty good chance of hitting it. But I won't be upset if I don't. So yeah, I'm fine. So next turn we are going to cultivate, and then that'll take us to 5 mana. I'd much rather get this damaging thing, get this thing big enough that it's beneficial for me when he removes it. So like now I'm getting 2 tokens if he does. I mean, he's not playing any red, I don't think. Yeah, okay, so he can't aggro the gods. And he plays a Frost Lynx, which is I don't want to bounce that thing, I'll tell you that. But that does keep me back a turn. But that turn my creatures just be getting bigger. So I'm not over upset. Well, we hit a land drop anyway. Fortunately, we're still doing nothing this turn, so make sure this tap's right. Yep. We're just gonna get a blue. We're just gonna get a blue and a green, I think. Blue, green. And we've got Vapor Snag open. Yeah, again, if he randomly decides to drop an aura here, then we are ready for it. Next turn we could potentially drop a Mycoloth, get 3 tokens, unblockable tokens. Well, 4 unblockable tokens, plus... Yes, I think I will actually play Mycoloth next turn instead of Terra Stomper. Depends what he drops here. I mean, there's a lot of removal he could have. Absolutely. He could have a counter spell. So, I mean, I wouldn't be bummed if Mycoloth didn't hit the field. I'd much rather these get... Well, Terra Stomper doesn't have a choice if he does have a counter spell. But I'd much rather Pelican. So I think I'll throw out the Mycoloth next turn. Sack out the Chasm Skulker, get the tokens, and the Visionary. But my opponent's thinking, yeah. I'd love him to tap out for like, well, Species Gorger, that's going to get bounced. Force him to replay that. Deal him 1 damage. So I mean, I'll hit him for 5 next turn? Yeah. He's not going to block here. I'm going to hit him for 5 and then I'll throw out the Mycoloth. So it's a pretty good turn for me. That Species Gorger can keep tapping down my Chasm Skulker, so it's another good reason to not keep this 5/5 hanging around. And if he was on encounters, he's not got them open now, so he needs a response to this. So we've got an 8/8 and we get 4 tokens, I think. Yep, so that's pretty good. Hit my land drop. Should have played that land first so I could have kept Vapor Snag open and bounced this thing again. It's my mistake. I mean, it's very likely I wouldn't really have wanted to bounce my Mycoloth, even if he does have removal here, like a Flesh to Dust. But right now he's in trouble. He's pretty much dead. He needs to block. He jump down next turn, because he's taken 4 just each turn just from the squids. And then the Mycoloth itself is going to be 8. So I could probably bounce a blocker and win here. Well, never mind. He's in trouble. I think if he's tapping it down, it means he doesn't have removal for it. He might as well attack in here with his 2/2. He can't block, so he doesn't really have a choice. So that was a minor mistake, but I mean, I'm still on 20, so I don't think he's winning this race. I just got a really sick hand. I'm not even gonna lie. This is much better than that first game's hand. I'll tell you that. So we get a choice of what we can play. He's got the counter spell open, and we did hit a land drop, and I don't really want to throw a Brackwar out there. So I think I'm most likely just going to play the Terra Stomper this turn, because he can't counter it. Plus he's got Trample, so he can't jump it down. So he's on a 3-turn clock anyway. He's saying something. I want this card. Yeah, I think he's playing with some of the... I don't think he's got everything unlocked. Just because, like, Frost Lynx, it's a decent card, but it's not the best card in like that available to like a bounce deck. I like it personally. It really makes people sad with like Michael. Like it might as well not be there. Well, it can't attack for 2 turns, which is always beneficial. But, but then again, with cards like Michael, the passive abilities are generally the most dangerous. He's dead next turn no matter what he does. GG. I think yeah, he's gone. Fair enough. Doesn't want to stick around for the Michaeloth triggers and stuff like that. That makes sense. Oh, you son of... He's still dead here. Doesn't have a... Actually, is he? Did he say something else? No, he didn't. My timer's just glitched. Hang on, let's work for that. We got 4 unblockable and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we actually even them here. No, we don't. We don't. What am I talking about? Michaeloth's back though, so yes. You know what? We're just gonna crash in here. I don't even... I've got Vapor Snag as well, so even if he does live to go like down to 1, I've got a way here. I think we do kill him here though. Oh no, nice even with the Vapor Snag. Yeah, that's the game, and yeah, this deck definitely showed up in that second game. Didn't flood out, found our bombs. Chasm, Skulking, and Michaeloth is probably my favorite combination in this deck. It's because it's so good because one of the problems with Chasm Skulker is in the games when like they've got tokens and stuff like that, or like they've got plenty of chump blockers. Chasm Skulker doesn't have trample. It's like this got the same problem as Arbor Colossus, and it just kind of you can attack in, but you're not really punishing your opponent for it. So in them situations, you drop a Michaeloth, you get all the tokens you need, plus you buff your Michaeloth obviously, and that's always nice. And yeah, I mean, this deck definitely shows up. It's been a lot of fun to play. As I'm sure you're probably aware, I'm not really much of a control player, so Mardu control wasn't too exciting for me. But I do like smashing people in the face, and that's what this deck does. So yeah. Again, sorry about like the inconsistent uploads. I do aim for it, but it's like when there's like other people like walking around the house and stuff. It's obviously I'm unable to upload because I'm unable to record because there's people moving on in the background, people trying to talk to us and stuff like that, and it just makes like really choppy videos. Plus, it's taken me like 3 hours to upload, so sometimes like even if I do manage to record today, then it's not gonna be up to like 1 in the morning. And that's obviously not fun, but yeah, I'll do my best. I'll upload as much as I can. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you I'm not even gonna say. I'll see you sometime soon.